Okay, hello YouTube, this is another vlog, and I wanted to get on camera just to go over some things, and in the next vlog I'll go over this idea that came into my head, and I wanted to go over this TV show that I recently discovered, and it was 2 days ago, 2 days ago, and my cousin and I were watching Wipeout, or the American version of MXC, and after Wipeout, this show came on called Downfall. This show, which I kind of didn't really care about until I noticed who the host was. It's Chris Jericho. It's Chris Jericho as the host, and I didn't really notice that until my sister over here. She pointed that out to here. Come here, get in the shot. She pointed it out to me like Kuya, look, it's Chris Jericho, and I was like, what? That can't, he's on WWE Raw, and then I watched the show, and it's Chris Jericho. And man, it's really awkward seeing people outside of what they are. Hey, Din. And where they are, it's kind of awkward to see, it's still kind of awkward for me to see The Rock as an actor. I'm still kind of used to him, going down the ramp, going, if they smell, and it's still really kind of weird watching The Rock now. And The Rock's current career, it's kind of weird because lately he's been a fairy. So it's Chris Jericho playing the zany host of the show, and Chris Jericho as the host is just hilarious because this guy, he's kind of like Two-Face. He has the personality of Two-Face, where he would go from in WWE Raw, he would go from this really brash wrestler who would insult you at any chance he gets. On Downfall, he's always smiling, yeah, you almost got the prize, or that's a good category, and then there was vegetables are great, because there was a category about vegetable varieties, crap, I can't really remember right now, but man, it's just weird. It's just really weird watching Chris Jericho act like this, and I'll get back to Chris Jericho, but the show itself isn't bad. It's really kind of entertaining. What it is it's a game show set on a building. I don't know which city this is. I forgot the intro. I only saw one episode. I'm just going from what I saw that one episode, and on the show, what they would do is they would get these contestants and they would strap them with this harness because they're on the edge of the building, and there's a conveyor belt that has these 3 items and a cash money as the 4th prize. And what they had to do was pick a category from one of the category walls and answer a number of questions in order to save these items. Because what happens if they can't answer a question in time? The conveyor belt, while they're trying to answer it, the conveyor belt's going. So while they're trying to answer it, if they don't answer one in time, an item is gonna go over the conveyor belt and fall off the building. And so many things fall off the building. It's actually really fun to watch. Cause I remember there was a contestant who was trying to fight for a Starbucks, a year's supply of Starbucks, and when it went over, 3 gallons of coffee just spilled over the ground. It's just ridiculous. And this girl who got to the middle, she had a car, and the car just fell over. And my auntie was just going up, are they throwing off real items? And they are just throwing off models. I mean, they wouldn't be throwing real items. That'd be stupid. But anyways. About the episodes, so they're standing on the edge, and Chris Jericho is also there, so he's also strapped in, and this part, I kept making wrestling jokes because like I always expected like some wrestler to come out because like it's perfect. He's strapped in and they're near an edge, and then like I kept expecting like some wrestler to come out to promote like an eventual feud, when Chris Jericho was having his feud with Edge. I was kind of expecting Edge to come out to his entrance theme and then just spear him off the building, and that'd be perfect because he's near the edge. Get it? Edge speared Jericho off the edge. Get it? Yeah, it's just really funny watching Chris Jericho act like this, and he he's like your stereotypical game host. He's always happy for the player, and it's not him though. It's not who you expect him to be. It's not his wrestling persona. So it's really just jarring to watch him act like this. And anyways, and if you're asking, no, Chris Jericho is not thrown off the edge because they actually just do that for safety purposes. I mean, anyways, the only way to lose this game is if they can't answer any questions enough that like all 3 prizes fall off and the cash prize also goes off. And when that goes off, the loser is thrown off the building. And they have a harness, so it's all fine. And the only way to save them is that they have 2 lifelines. They can sacrifice a personal item they have, or they can sacrifice a friend. And some of the people on the show really just like there was only 2 contestants I remember, but like the first contestant, I don't know what she was thinking. I would never sacrifice this item no matter what. Or okay, no, not no matter what, but like this should be like the very bottom of my list of things to sacrifice. Like what she betted, and you'll love this. What she betted was her dining table. Chairs and all. Why? Why would you bet your dining table? It's like that, and I think she mentioned that like she kind of grew up with this table, or like it's been there ever since she got married. Why would you throw this table off? Why? Is that the first thing that came to your mind? The dining table, like over vase or over curtain. You're a little smarter. I mean, just a little. Oh, a lot smarter. He betted his golf clubs, and I admit that's okay to throw off. I mean, it's not as bad as your dining table. It's not as bad. Anyways, the people on the show are kind of stupid though. There's not really much else to say. I mean, like that's the premise of the show. It's just watching things getting chucked over and watching Chris Jericho not act like Chris Jericho. And they're not even mentioning him by his like real name. They're mentioning him like the title card at the beginning was Chris Jericho. Like we're supposed to believe that's his actual name. Man, I mean, I don't even know. It's like it's just weird. But I'm pretty sure in the future that Chris Jericho is going to use this to his advantage because I want to see a wrestling promo with a backdrop to the show. Yeah, I mean, I can't really say anything else about the show. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's better than Deal or No Deal. I'm gonna say straight up, it's better than Deal or No Deal. And downfall. I mean, it has potential. I mean, like, if you like watching things getting chucked over, and if you like Chris Jericho, and if you like game shows, quizzes. And if you like prizes, you'll like this show. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I was entertained for the 30 or 1 hour. It really is a fun show to watch. And anyways, yeah, the only downside of this is that the preliminary prizes really suck. It's like the prizes they have. It's like. The 3 prizes that start the conveyor belt are really lame. Like they have a refrigerator, and they have a grill, and they have like a suit. Oh, okay. Actually, the things I mentioned aren't that bad, but then like it's kind of not that significant when you can like. The best thing I think I saw was the car. The car. That's it. Like Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess they have to be kind of suckish because like they have it's 10 categories. I think it's 10. I'll look again. I think it's 10 categories and there's 3 in each, so that's 30 prizes. So you know, they're not always gonna be that amazing, but you know they get amazing as they go along. So you know it's not all too bad. Oh, oh God. Yeah, I was really, you really get into the show. Like, I was really mad when the girl couldn't save when that one girl couldn't save the video camera set because you know I love blogging, so like that kind of that's kind of me. So it's like, oh my God, you let the video camera set die. How dare you? So, anyways, that's a downfall.